Alright guys, the moment you've all been waiting for, the Black Friday, or in this case, Brown Thursday, or Thanksgiving, whatever you want to call it, haul. Went out tonight, did plenty of shopping, hit up a lot of stores. We have pickups from Best Buy, Walmart, Target, even Kohl's and Kmart. Lots of stuff here to show you, so let's just get right down to it. First off, I want to say that this, again, I don't know if I want to call it Black Friday or whatnot, because we didn't actually the wife and I didn't actually go out and do any shopping on Black Friday. It's actually about 1 o'clock right now. We actually got home at midnight. So we actually got home technically on Friday, when Friday was just starting. So we actually didn't do a single bit of shopping yet anyway on Black Friday. This was all done on Thanksgiving on Thursday. So, you know, calling this my Black Friday haul kind of seems a little weird, but it's just the way stores are doing it nowadays. They're opening up just earlier and earlier and earlier, which I have mixed feelings about. I like the idea of getting home at a decent time, but at the same time, you know, I don't feel that's right to the people who have to work. Also, you know, stores opening at 6 o'clock, that's when people should be eating dinner. I was actually eating dinner at 6 o'clock. I actually went out about an hour and a half after a lot of stores had already opened up and did shopping. So I have mixed feelings about it. I like getting home early, but I don't like, you know, it taking away from people and their families. I think that's just kind of stupid. So I would love for things to go back to maybe like, I don't even say 8, maybe like 10 o'clock stores should start opening. 10 o'clock's a good time. If you want to open on Thursday, open at 10. That's okay. That's decent. But 6 o'clock's just ridiculous. But anyway, it was a great year. Wasn't too crowded either. I guess maybe the fact that I went out maybe like an hour and a half later helped. I don't know. Wasn't really crowded. It was pretty good in all the stores I went into, kind of right in and right out, with the exception of Target. There was a very, very, very long line at Target, but wasn't too hard to hunt around the store. Not a ton of people in there. I think we got to Target maybe like a half hour, I'm sorry, maybe like an hour after they had already opened. And I think most people had already done their shopping. That's why the line was so long we got there, because everybody was done shopping and now waiting in line. So besides for Target, really no lines at all. So all in all, this was a pretty easy Black Friday, or again, Thanksgiving, Brown Thursday, whatever. It was really easy, right in and out of most stores. Not much of a hassle anywhere. So anyway, guys, like I said before, let's get down to it and take a look at everything I picked up. And the first haul here I'm going to show you is the Best Buy haul. Now, everything I was looking for, with the exception of 3 titles, I found. And that's awesome. In fact, once I got home at midnight, I actually went on to BestBuy.com, ordered the 3 titles I couldn't find. So they'll be coming to me in a few days. So that's all taken care of. So basically, I did find everything I was looking for. And the first 2 titles I picked up here, these 2 titles were not actually part of the Black Friday deal. These were titles that actually went on sale this week. They were part of Sony's buy one, get one sale. And as you guys saw, I guess in my last video, hunting video actually, when I went to Best Buy, one of these titles I wanted to pick up, but I was trying to get a 4th title to grab, because I needed to get 4 titles in order to get all the movies I wanted to get. And unfortunately, I couldn't find a 4th title, so I just ended up getting 2. But tonight, I found what I was looking for, sort of. And you'll see what I mean. The one title I picked up was Short Circuit and Short Circuit 2 double feature set here. Like I said, and showed you guys in the last hunting video, this is a title I definitely wanted to pick up. Big fan of these movies. Been a big fan of them ever since I was a little kid. Love Steve Guttenberg. Big fan of his. So I really, really enjoy these films. And I definitely want to pick this up. Already have them on DVD, but certainly wanted to get them in high definition. Can't wait to check these out. Now, I needed another title to go along with them so I could get one for free, basically picking both these up for $5 a piece. And I wanted to get Here Comes the Boom. However, they were out of it at the store I was at in my last video, and they were out of it in this store as well. So I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do. Figured probably just not going to get that, unfortunately. But as I'm looking around, I noticed one title, and it's a title I thought I had, but the more I looked at it, the more I thought, maybe I don't actually have this. Maybe I'm thinking of a different movie. Looked it up, and sure enough, I don't own it. So I had to grab it, and that was Parker. Like I said, thought I had this movie, but I was probably thinking of a different Jason Statham movie. I picked up a few Jason Statham movies recently, so I was probably just thinking of one of those. So when I looked it up to see if I had this, I did not, so definitely had to pick it up. So when it came down to it, I got both of these for $5 a piece. Awesome, awesome deal. Like I said, not technically part of the Black Friday deal going on, but still really cool. Very happy to have both these in my collection now. So now onto the actual Black Friday deal stuff. And as you can see on the back of these, I actually posted how much I paid for all of them. I was going to completely forget how much I paid for all this. I have a huge haul here. And there's no possible way whatsoever that I was actually going to remember how much I paid for every single title. So I actually took the time, really, well, it didn't take too long, maybe only like 20 minutes. It was pretty quick. And I took all the receipts, put sticky notes on the back of all these, and wrote down how much I paid for them so I can tell you guys. So that's how much effort I actually do put in these videos sometimes. So the first title here was Gangster Squad, a title I've heard good things about, one I definitely wanted to see, paid $4.94 for this. So great deal, very happy about that. And like I said, it looks pretty cool, and definitely wanted to check it out. Then for another actually that'd be I guess $4.99. I can't even read my own handwriting. So $4.99 for last title and this title I bought. Grabbed Alex Cross. Sorry, I'm really, really tired right now, so bear with me. But anyway, grabbed Alex Cross, which is another title I've heard really good things about. Apparently this is another great title, so certainly wanted to grab that. Now this is a title I really have heard absolutely nothing about, but I've seen the trailers for. The trailers actually look really cool, so I wanted to see it. Paid $3.99 for this, and that was Lawless. Like I said, haven't really heard anything about this, don't know all that much about it besides what I've seen in the trailer, but the trailer definitely made me want to check this movie out, so I had to grab it. And this is great. I just recently picked up the first 2 seasons of this, so I had to grab the third one as well. Grabbed this for $9.99, and that was Justified, the complete 3rd season. Like I said, just recently picked up the first 2 seasons. Haven't got around to watching either one of those yet, but definitely going to do that really, really soon. I've heard great things about the series, and now I have the first 3 seasons. Can't wait to get down to checking them out, so definitely had to grab that. Now, this is a series that I really need to start watching. I now have the first 5 seasons of this. I've only ever seen the first couple episodes, and the reason for that thing is because I was curious about this show. I wanted to know if I liked it. So I went on demand, watched the first 3 episodes, loved what I saw, thought it was great, went out, bought some of the seasons, and I just haven't got around to watching them yet. It's not that I don't want to. I'm really looking forward to checking this out. I just haven't got around to it yet, and I really need to, and that was the complete 5th season of Breaking Bad. So like I said, I now have the first 5 seasons of the show, and I just need to get around to watching it. I will, really soon. That's definitely a goal for this year, is to finally get around to watching the first 5 seasons, or if I pick up any more, of Breaking Bad. Really need to get around to watching this. I know it's great. Like I said, the first few episodes I've seen really intrigued me, really made me want to get into this show because it looked fantastic. So $9.99 for this, great deal. Then for another $9.99, I picked up the complete 8th season of Supernatural. I now have the first 8 seasons of this. I've only watched the first 4, and that's because I watched the first 4, loved them, thought it was great. Didn't have any more seasons yet. Then last Black Friday, I picked up seasons 5, 6, and 7. Never got around to watching them, and now this Black Friday, I picked up season 8. So I really need to get around to watching the next 4 seasons of this, because I love the first 4 seasons. It was great. So another goal of mine is to get around to watching the next 4 seasons. But to be honest, I'm probably going to want to sit down and watch the first 4 seasons again, just to get myself kind of caught back up. So it's going to be a little bit of a hassle to sit down and watch 8 seasons of this show, especially 4 I've already seen. But regardless, I'll probably do it this year anyway. And again, a fantastic show. Really enjoy what I've seen thus far in the first 4 seasons. And I'm sure season 8 will be just as great. So I had to grab it. Again, $9.99 for this. Great deal. Then a movie I've heard actually bad things about, but it is a sequel to Knocked Up, and I still wanted to see it, and that was This Is 40. Like I said, I've heard it's not really all that good of a film, but honestly, I don't care. Still want to see this one. The wife also wants to see it, so it's definitely a movie we can enjoy together. I always love that. And even though I've heard pretty bad things about it, it's still a movie I want to see. Paid $4.99 for it. Seemed like a good deal. Another movie I've actually heard really bad things about, but another movie I've just been interested in seeing, and that was Battleship. Again, I've heard pretty bad things about this, but for $4.99, picked it up anyway, and I still look forward to checking it out. I have a feeling this is going to be one of those movies that isn't going to be great at all, but I have a feeling I'm going to at least be entertained by it. It's probably just going to be a popcorn movie, and if that's all it is, that's good enough for me. So for $5, I had to grab that. This is great. I really haven't heard anything about this movie at all, but because of who stars in it, I had to get it, and I can't wait to check it out, and that was Snitch, starring The Rock. I love The Rock. He's just a fantastic actor. I'm not a wrestling fan at all. Never watched him when he did wrestle, but once he started acting, I just fell in love with the guy. I thought he was just such a fantastic actor. He knows how to just, ham it up, but to the right point where it doesn't go over the top, where he just makes it look cool. So I love The Rock. Love seeing him in every movie. Every movie I've ever seen him in, I can't think of a single movie I've seen him in that I didn't like. I love him in everything I've ever seen him in. So definitely had to grab this. Like I said, haven't really heard much about it, but definitely wanted to pick it up. $4.99 for this. Great deal. Then a movie that, again, haven't really heard anything about, but I remember seeing the trailers for it. It looked great, and that was Savages. Paid $4.99 for this one as well. Like I said, though, I haven't really heard anything about this, good or bad. Haven't seen any reviews, but the trailer made it look pretty interesting, so I had to pick it up. Now, this looks awesome. This I've heard really good things about. Apparently, this is a great film. And when I first saw the trailer for this, actually, I was in the movie theaters watching some other movie, and this trailer came on, and I knew I had to see this. I am a fan of musicals, so really wanted to check this out, and that was Les Mis. This looks great. $4.99 for this. No-brainer. Had to pick it up. Again, I've heard this is really, really good, and I have no doubt it's going to be. So definitely wanted to grab this one. Can't wait to watch it. Now, this title, I've also heard pretty bad things about, but that's for one major reason, and that's RZA. Apparently, The Man with the Iron Fist is actually a decent movie, except for the fact that RZA completely fucks it up. I hear the plot's okay. I hear the movie probably would have been pretty good, just if not for RZA. So I really wanted to see this movie to see how badly he fucks this film up, and I can only imagine how badly he will. Because everything I've ever seen him in, it's just complete shit. I mean, the movie's not necessarily complete shit, but everything that he pops up in, like if he pops up in a scene of a movie, that scene is just complete garbage because he's just one of the worst actors I've ever seen. So for $3.99, definitely had to grab this. I'm really intrigued, really want to see this movie. Not expecting too much, but I am really interested in seeing how bad this movie goes down. So had to grab it. And finally, the last title I picked up from Best Buy, a movie I've heard good things about and one I definitely wanted to see, and that was Killing Them Softly. Picked this one up for $4.99, $5. Seemed like a great deal as well. And like I said, I've heard good things, so certainly wanted to see it. And that was it. That's all I grabbed from Best Buy. So now on to what I picked up from Walmart. So after Best Buy, we hit up Walmart. We were going to go to Target. However, as we were driving by, they were just opening up, and there was a huge line going all the way around the store, so basically said, fuck that, let's go to Walmart, see what's going on there, and then we'll come back to Target, and definitely got a super great haul from Walmart. The biggest haul of the night here, grabbed a lot of awesome titles, but unfortunately, not everything I was looking for. I didn't find every single title I was looking for. There were some titles that were in the ad and whatnot, and that I had read online, people were finding, that unfortunately I did not find at my Walmart. Looked through all the displays they had, couldn't find everything. So most likely tomorrow, actually on Black Friday, or should I say later on today, on Black Friday, I will be headed out to a different Walmart. I've had luck in the past where I've gone to one Walmart, couldn't find everything I was looking for, went to another Walmart, lo and behold, they had what I wanted, and I finished up picking up everything I wanted to grab. So most likely I'll head out to another store later on, but for now, still got a lot of great stuff, so let's take a look at it. Some people might be wondering why I picked up some DVDs as opposed to some Blu-rays, because they did have a lot of DVDs that were maybe like $2 less than some Blu-rays. I know it might seem kind of silly, but not every title I have to have on Blu-ray. I'm not some Blu-ray snob. I'm not the type of person who's like, I gotta have every single movie in high definition. No, there are some movies I certainly want to have on Blu-ray. Some movies, that's the format I want them on. I gotta have them on Blu-ray. But there are some movies that I'm like, it doesn't really matter. DVD's fine. It's not a movie I plan on watching over and over and over again. I'll probably watch it once or twice and be done with it. Not that it won't be a good movie, but you know, it's just not going to be a movie I watch a million times. So do I really need it in Blu-ray? No. So I didn't pick up a lot of titles on Blu-ray. I grabbed a lot of DVDs, but that's how it goes with me. But the first thing I will show you are some Blu-rays I picked up. And the first one I grabbed here for only $3.96 was Bullet to the Head. This is like a fun movie. I've heard mixed things about this, but I do hear it's actually a fun title, even though even the bad reviews I've seen on this, pretty much everybody said, you know, horrible movie, but it was kind of fun. So I look forward to checking it out. I think it will be fun, and I'm sure I'll enjoy this one. So for $3.96, had to grab it. And then also for $3.96, and this is really cool because I was actually looking for this at Best Buy, as you guys know, and certainly glad I didn't grab it there. Certainly glad I got Parker instead. I grabbed Here Comes the Boom. Now, this is a blind buy. I've never seen this movie. I don't know anything about it, but I've heard okay things. I do actually have a digital copy that one of my viewers gave me that I haven't got around to watching yet. So I wanted to see this. Like I said, I've heard kind of mixed things, but it is a title I am interested in checking out. So for $3.96 on Blu-ray, I, of course, had to pick it up. Now, this is awesome. I cannot wait to see this title. In fact, the wife really wants to watch this one really badly, too. Both of us have wanted to see this one ever since it was in theaters, and it just looks awesome. I've heard such good things. I cannot wait to see this, and that is Argo. Also grabbed this for $3.96. And like I said, I've heard such good things about this one. Apparently, it's a perfect, just brilliant film, and I've wanted to see it ever since I first saw the trailer for this, and I cannot wait to check it out. Really sucks that right now I'm doing my Merry Movie Marathon where I'm watching nothing but holiday-related titles because, man, do I want to pop this one in and watch. I cannot wait to see this movie. It's going to be so good. I just know it. From what I've heard, it's going to be just an awesome movie all around. So for $4, this was a must-buy. So now onto all the DVDs I grabbed. And the first one I grabbed here, this is awesome. Really excited they had this. This is a title I've never come across in the wild, except on VHS, because I do have this on VHS, so I'm picking this up to replace my VHS copy. And again, just awesome that I came across this in the wild, especially for only $1.96. And that was Hercules and Xena, the animated movie, The Battle for Mount Olympus. Awesome. Like I said, I have this one on VHS, so really cool to come across this for $2 on DVD. Like I said, picking it up to replace my VHS copy, and just awesome they had this in stock. I was really surprised when I saw this. Not a title I expected to see tonight, so really cool. Then also for $1.96, and this is a movie I'm pretty sure is on Blu-ray, and I kind of want it on Blu-ray, but for $2, I figured, what the hell. I'll pick it up on DVD. If I ever come across it for cheap on Blu-ray, I'll rebuy it. And that was Batman the movie, Lego Batman the movie, DC Superheroes Unite. Love the Lego movies. They're a lot of fun. The ones I've seen thus far have been pretty cool, funny, very enjoyable. Haven't seen this one yet. I'm a big Batman fan, so definitely wanted to pick it up for $2. Seemed like a good deal. Like I said, I would like to get it on Blu-ray at some point, but for $2, picked it up on DVD for now. This is awesome. Big fan of this. I guess, is this the last series or season? I don't think so. I guess, no, I don't remember how many. I have no idea. I honestly, I stopped watching the show on TV. The wife and I were watching it on TV for a while, and then we just kind of stopped. So I don't even know what the last season is. Maybe this isn't the last season. Maybe this is like the second to last. I have no idea. But that was How I Met Your Mother, the complete 8th season. How many seasons of this show are there? Are there 8, 9, 10? I don't even know. I really don't know. I think maybe there are 9 seasons. I stopped watching, like I said. Not that I didn't like it, but I just don't watch much TV. I'm not a TV guy. I'm the type of guy who buys a movie or buys a TV series on DVD or Blu-ray and then watches it. So I've seen seasons 1 through 7, but I haven't seen 8 yet. And I don't think this is the last season. I could be wrong. I don't know. But this was only, the wife and I split this one. So I actually only paid $5 for it. It was $9.96. I only paid $5 for it. Awesome deal. And I can't wait to check it out because I'm a big fan of this show. But like I said, kind of stopped watching it on TV. So I have seen seasons 1 through 7. Still haven't seen this one yet. And I don't know. Is this the last season? You guys tell me. I should have got some water. My mouth is getting really dry now. So the next title I picked up is another one I really wanted to see, and the wife did as well, and that was $3. I paid $3.96 for it, and that is Ted. Can you tell my brain isn't all with me right now? Sorry. Anyway, Ted, and I really want to see this movie. Again, another movie I've heard really good things about. Apparently it's very funny, and another movie I just really want to see. So for $4, had to grab it, and if I'm not mistaken, shouldn't he be giving the finger right there? I'm pretty sure like every photo I've seen of this, where they're laying in bed like this, he's giving the finger. So I think they digitally took that out. Kind of stupid. But $4, had to grab Ted. This was cool. Another title I didn't really ever expect to see at Walmart, and that was the Looney Tunes, Looney Tunes Superstars, Roadrunner, and Wile E. Coyote Super Genius Hijinks. Grabbed this for $1.96. Really cool. I do have all the, the Gold Collection Looney Tunes sets. Already have those, but I love picking these up as well. These are just fun to pop in and watch. So, had to grab it. $2. Great deal. Sorry, guys. Then for $3.96, this is going to take forever. I do apologize. I grabbed The Incredible Burt Wonderstone. I've seen this movie. It was great. Really enjoyed it. Very funny. I would definitely recommend it. And I had to pick it up. So, $3.96 for this. Another good deal. Now this movie, yeah, I've actually heard good things about it. Apparently it's a pretty decent movie, but I remember when I saw the trailers for this, I was blown away by the fact that they were like literally redoing the first movie. I was like, is this a joke? Are they serious? And that was Taken 2. Got this for $4.96. Like I said, the trailers for this, I was taken back by. I thought, no pun intended. I was just like, wow, are they really making the first movie over again? It was like word for word the first movie, and I was kind of like, I didn't know what to make of that, but apparently it's pretty decent. So for $5, I had to grab it and can't wait to check it out. I really did enjoy the first one, so I'm looking forward to checking out the second one. Then I grabbed some Scooby-Doo, Mask of the Blue Falcon. Love Scooby-Doo movies. I'm just a big fan of all the animated Scooby-Doo movies, so I had to grab this. $1.96, great deal. Then I'm not as a big fan of these. I do really enjoy the Scooby-Doo ones, but the Tom and Jerry ones, they're just okay, but had to grab it. And that was Tom and Jerry's Giant Adventure original movie. Grabbed this for $1.96 as well. Like I said, the Tom and Jerry animated movies, kind of hit or miss, so I'm not really expecting too much from this, but it was $2, so I had to pick it up and add it to the collection. Then some more Legos here. Got this for $1.96 with Lego The Adventures of Clutch Powers. Not really sure what to expect from this. As it says, the first Lego movie on DVD. I don't know. Is this one good? You guys tell me. I was a big fan of the Star Wars ones. Really want to see the Batman one, but is this one any good? I don't know. So again, not quite sure what to expect from it, but for $2, I had to pick it up. I've enjoyed all the Lego movies I've seen thus far, so I had to grab it. Then for $4.96, this is just going on and on. Sorry. I grabbed Olympus Has Fallen. This I've heard really good things about as well, so for $5, I had to grab it. I actually haven't heard a single thing about this movie, and that was The Watch. Grabbed this for $4.96 as well. This movie kind of just came and went. I remember hearing, about the movie coming out, and then when it came out, I didn't hear anything. It just kind of like disappeared. So I don't know if this movie's good or bad. Haven't heard any reviews on it, but it has a really good lineup. So I don't know. I'm hoping it's at least somewhat decent, but I have no idea if this movie's any good. Haven't heard a single thing about it. And the last two titles I grabbed were the complete 4th and 5th seasons of True Blood. Grabbed these. I actually grabbed these for $5 a piece because the wife and I split these as well. They were both $9.96 a piece, but I paid $5 for each of them because, like I said, the wife and I split the cost of these because we both want to see these. And very cool. I had the first 2 seasons. Apparently, the 3rd season's also available at Walmart, but I couldn't find it at my Walmart, so I'll be hunting for that one later on. But I had to grab seasons 4 and 5. I still haven't watched the show yet. Like I said, I had the first 2 seasons. Haven't got around to watching it, but I hear it's good, or at least I hear the first few seasons are good. I apologize. I hear the first few seasons are good, and then it kind of trails off. But either way, I am a completist, so even if only the first few seasons are good, I still have to get all of them. So for $10 a piece, or what I paid for them, $5 a piece, had to grab both of these. So that was it for Walmart. So after that, like I said, we hit up Target. So let's take a look at what I got there. All right, guys. Got some water here finally. Voice just going dry. There's so many movies to talk about right now. My voice is actually like giving out on me because I've just been talking for so long now. So, all right. Anyway, on to what I picked up from Target. And like I said, Target wasn't really hard to look around at. I mean, for the most part, I don't really like how they place their like DVD and Blu-ray stands. They put them really close to one another, so when you're trying to look through them, it's really hard to look around everybody. Kind of annoying, but for the most part, went right in, grabbed what I wanted, but unfortunately, huge, ridiculously long line. Probably took me 15 minutes to find everything I wanted to find, and then an hour to check out waiting in line. It was absolutely ridiculous, so the line was crazy, but at least I got some decent titles here. So the first time I picked up here for only, actually I don't know how much I paid for this. I paid either $4 or $6 for this, and I say that because the receipt was kind of weird. I wasn't quite sure what the price of this one was, and that was Silver Linings Playbook. I don't remember how much I paid for this. I think it was, I want to say $4 for this, but I could be wrong. Haven't seen this one yet, but I've heard really good things about it, so had to grab that. Then again, for only $4 or $6, I'm sorry, the receipt was really weird. I was actually having a hard time reading Target's receipts because the SKUs don't match up. It was kind of a pain. But I grabbed the extended edition of Snow White and the Huntsman, another movie I wanted to see. I've heard kind of mixed things about this one, but wanted to grab it anyway. And then for another $4 or $6, I picked up The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Heard really good things about this. My wife's actually seen it. She said it was pretty good, so wanted to grab it. Then for another $4 or $6, I picked up The Purge, a movie I have seen. I did review it already. It was alright. Could have been a much better movie, just somewhat mediocre, but I at least enjoyed it to some extent, so wanted to grab a copy of it. Then again, for $4 or $6, I picked up The Great Gatsby. Really want to check this one out. Though I haven't gotten around to watching the original yet. I do have a copy of it, but I haven't gotten around to watching it yet, so I gotta do that probably before I watch this one. But I do hear this is pretty good, so really wanted to grab it. And this is great. For only $6, I was really surprised this was only $6. I grabbed Pacific Rim. I've heard amazing things about this one. This is one of those movies when I saw the trailer for it, I went, yeah, it looks kind of cool. It looks alright. I wasn't really expecting much from it. Just thought a popcorn movie at the most. But then the reviews started coming out. Apparently this is just like a brilliant film. So, proved me wrong. Like I said, the trailers just kind of made me go, looks alright. But the reviews came out and just said this movie was just fantastic. So, really want to see it. Want to see if it's as good as everybody says. So for $6 on Blu-ray. It's actually the Blu-ray DVD Digital Ultraviolet Combo Pack. Yeah, I had to pick this up. So that's awesome. Now this movie I have seen. I thought it was alright. It was a decent movie and it was only $6, so I had to pick it up. And that was Warm Bodies. This is the Blu-ray Digital Copy Ultraviolet Combo Pack. Like I said, I have seen this one, or I've already reviewed it actually, and I enjoyed it. It wasn't anything amazing, but it was a decent movie. And for $6, figured I'd pick it up on Blu-ray. Now, the one title that I really did splurge on tonight, this, I paid a little bit more for it than I wanted to, but I really wanted to pick this movie up. I really want to see this. Wish it was a 3D version, but what are you going to do? And will I find this for this cheap again anytime soon? Probably not, so I had to pick it up, and that was Monsters University. This here being the Blu-ray DVD combo pack. I paid $10 for this, so splurged a little bit, paid a few dollars more than I would have liked to, but $10 for this, I figured is still a good deal. Like I said, I really want to see this movie. I'm a big fan of Disney, big fan of Disney Pixar. I hear this is really good. Apparently this is a very, very funny movie, a solid sequel to Monsters, Inc. And I really, or say a prequel to Monsters, Inc. So I really want to check this one out. And I figure for $10, it was a decent price. I'm sure most of you will agree. A lot of people out there would gladly pay $10 for Blu-ray. I usually don't, but in this case, I figure what the hell. I'm going to splurge. It's Black Friday. I'm picking this one up. Now this movie here, or I'm sorry, this TV season here, I paid only $8 for. This is a blind buy for the most part. I've seen the first episode of this because a friend of mine actually suggested this series to me. He actually sent me the first episode online, said, check this out. It's really cool. You guys see this series. And from the first episode, I thought, yeah, that looks pretty cool. But really didn't check it out anymore after the first episode. Just from that, I said, yeah, it looks cool, but then kind of forgot about it. Until I came across the first season today, and I thought, you know what? I like the first episode. My friend's a big fan of it. I'm picking it up. And that was a complete first season of House of Cards. Like I said, from the first episode I've seen, it looks really interesting. I have a friend who's really into this one. He says nothing but good things about it. So for $8, figured I'd pick it up. Then the next 4 titles here, I paid only $4 a piece for, and that's because the wife and I split these as well. It's a show she really likes, and a show I've only ever seen a few episodes of, but from what I've seen, I've really enjoyed it. So I look forward to actually sitting down, watching the first 4 seasons back-to-back with my wife. And that was a complete first, second, third, and fourth season of Community. Like I said, a show my wife is really into. She's probably seen all these episodes by now. She watches them on demand all the time. For me, I've only seen a couple episodes that I happened to sit down and watch with her, but I did think it looked pretty funny. And it was a show that I was really interested in checking out, so split these with her. I only paid $4 a piece for these, normally $8 a piece. Great, great deal. Definitely can't wait to sit down and watch all these. So that was everything I grabbed from Target, and then after that, we actually headed over to a mall, and in the mall, I stopped at FYE. Nothing going on there. FYE kind of sucked. They had some $10 Blu-rays, but nothing I really wanted to spend $10 on. I'll find those for $5 at some point, so I figured, the hell with that, not doing that. But after FYE, the wife wanted to go to Kohl's, and I actually was kind of interested because Kohl's, in their ads, said they were going to have some DVDs and Blu-rays. I was interested in that, so she wanted to go do some shopping there. I wanted to see what DVDs and Blu-rays they had, and they actually had a couple, and here they are. So I only ended up picking up 4 titles from Kohl's, and the reason for that being is because of the way things were priced there. It was kind of misleading. They had a big sign up that said DVDs $1.99, Blu-rays $2.99. Seems pretty awesome. I was pretty excited when I saw that sign. I thought, I'm grabbing a lot of stuff here. What a great deal. Then I read the fine print, and I realized I was wrong. It said, DVDs $1.99 that were originally marked at this price. Blu-rays $2.99 that were originally marked at this price. And unfortunately, the amount of DVDs and Blu-rays that were actually $1.99 or $2.99 were very slim. Wasn't a lot there. Everything else was marked a bit higher. But the good news is, everything was on sale. Any movie or something I said like $10, was marked down to like half price. So everything was cheaper. Everything was marked at a decent price. Unfortunately, I had to go to like a price scanner and scan everything that I was interested in to see how much they came out to. But they actually had some pretty decent deals there and some pretty decent prices. But very little in the way of $1.99 DVDs and $2.99 Blu-rays. But there were some titles I was interested in picking up, so I had to grab these. First one I grabbed here was the Turner Classic Movies Great Classic Films Collection, Holiday. This comes with Christmas in Connecticut, A Christmas Carol, The Shop Around the Corner, and It Happened on Fifth Avenue. Now, some of these titles I do already own, but some of them I do not, so I had to pick this up. Paid $4.99 for this. That is great. I love these TCM collections. These are great sets. I have a whole bunch of these in my collection right now. I absolutely love them. They come with just some fantastic films. This one is no exception with the holidays upon us. I cannot wait to check some of these out. So for $5, great deal. The next title I grabbed here, I paid $5 for as well, $4.99. And I picked this up for simply one title, and that was The Man Who Knew Too Little. Now, this here is the 4 film favorites classic comedy set that comes with Spies Like Us, Vegas Vacation, The Man with Two Brains. I already own all 3 of those movies. But The Man Who Knew Too Little, I don't have that one yet. I have it on VHS, but I do not have it on DVD yet. So, paid $5 just for that one title. And for that one title alone, I have to say it's worth it. It's a great, great movie. Big fan of it. And I've really wanted to get it on DVD for some time now. Unfortunately, it's in full screen, not widescreen. But they've never actually released a widescreen version of this movie. At least I don't believe it's in. Let me double check. Yeah, it's definitely in full screen. And like I said, they haven't released a widescreen version of that movie yet. So that sucks. Maybe someday we'll get a Blu-ray release. I don't know. But for now, I had to pay $5 for this. It seemed like a great deal. And I've actually been looking for that title for some time now. I've actually been looking for years now. So to come across it finally for $5, had to jump on it. Then again, with the Christmas season upon us, definitely wanted to pick this up. Paid $3.49 for it. And that was Opus and Bill in A Wish for Wings That Work. I've come across this movie a few times, and a few times I thought about picking it up, but I've passed up on it every time. So for $4, figured I'd finally jump on it. I mean, I might have actually come across it for cheaper than that in the past. I don't know. But again, for $3.49, I figured I had to finally pick it up, check it out. Looks pretty interesting. I might have actually already seen this one like when I was littler, because I see the imagery on the back and it looks really, really familiar to me. But I don't know. Maybe I've seen it. Maybe I haven't. But for basically $3.50, I had to pick it up, and I can't wait to check it out this holiday season. And then the last title that I picked up from Kohl, this is really cool. Really excited to find this one. Paid $4.99 for this as well, but definitely a movie I want to have on DVD. And that was A Passage to India. I believe I had this one on CED. It's the only other format I had this one on. So really wanted to get myself a DVD copy to go along with my CED copy. Heard good things about this movie. Haven't checked it out yet, but definitely look forward to seeing it. And this is a 2-disc DVD set, collector's edition, so that's awesome. And I cannot wait to check this movie out, because like I said, I've heard really good things about it. So there you go. That was everything I got from Kohl's. Wasn't really expecting much from Kohl's. I wasn't quite sure what to expect in there, but surprisingly, they had some decent prices, as you saw. I mean, they had season sets on Blu-ray for like $8. Great deal. So I'd recommend hitting up Kohl's, seeing what they have there. It might not be a store you might think about hitting up for DVDs this Black Friday, but certainly worth checking out if you have one nearby. So then finally, after Kohl's, after the mall actually, the last store I hit up was Kmart. Wasn't expecting very much there, and I didn't find very much either. So the one and only title that I picked up from Kmart was this 4-movie collection. Comes with Fortress, Total Recall 2070, both movies I do already own. Cypher, which I don't own, and the entire reason why I picked this one up is for Convict 762, which I did just recently pick up on VHS, so I'm grabbing this to replace my VHS copy. Grab this for $5, which is just the normal price right there. Like I said in the video, guys, I already knew they had this. I already knew I was going to go back to get it, and it's kind of lame that the only title I picked up from Kmart wasn't even a Black Friday deal. This is just a regular priced item they always have all throughout the year at Kmart. So that sucks. Kmart was a complete bust. Nothing good going on there. Now, usually that's pretty much always the case. Kmart is a horrible place to go Black Friday shopping at, but at least when I go there, I usually see like 1 or 2 good deals, but not this year. It was pretty lame. All the titles I had on sale were like $5 cheaper at other stores. It was bad, but at least I grabbed one title. At least the trip Wasn't a complete waste. I was going to go back anyway eventually and get this, so all in all, I guess Kmart wasn't a bust, but it was definitely a Black Friday bust. At least I got one title, so this is all I grabbed for Kmart. So there you go, guys. That was it for my, again, I don't know if I want to say Black Friday, but my Thanksgiving, Brown Thursday, whatever you want to call it, haul. I will be going out later on. I'm going to get some sleep now. I'm like dead tired. Need to get some sleep. It was a very long Thanksgiving day. Had a really good time with my family and everything. Ate lunch with my wife's family. Ate dinner with my mom's family. All in all, a really good Thanksgiving, but really tired now. So I'm going to get some sleep and then get up somewhat early. Go out, do some more actual Black Friday shopping on Black Friday. I want to hit up Big Lots, and I definitely want to hit up Walmart again. There are some things I want to look for at Walmart. Hopefully they'll have some of the titles that I didn't find at the Walmart I shopped at tonight. So really hoping I get some good deals tomorrow. So expect another hunting video. You will see an actual real Black Friday video coming up after this one probably. So again, all in all, a great Black Friday. Loved going out. I look forward to this time of year every year. I love Black Friday. Always get a decent haul, and this year was absolutely no exception. Got a great haul. So that's it, guys. We're like almost like 45 minutes or so into this video. I do apologize it was so long, but I had a lot to show you. So thank you for bearing with me. If you actually made it all the way through this video, I really appreciate it. So like I always say, if you like this video, please give me a like. If you're not already subbed, please do. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for my next video, which will actually be a Black Friday video where I'll show you what I actually bought on Black Friday. See you then, guys. Bye.